All right. Finding ourselves in a simple cross leg. And whatever, we'll probably use a strap today. If you want to sit on a pillow, I do want to sit on a pillow. My hip flexors are always tight. I'm going to sit on a pillow. I think I would like 5 pillows. Sit on a pillow, and then using our blocks for our sun salutation if you use blocks. But sitting it up nice and tall, maybe rocking it a little bit from side to side or front to back. Just beginning to ground, beginning to bring yourself to the present. Sometimes things can be so flighty and up in the air that it's like, okay, how do I bring myself back to the present? Well, for me, I live in California, and then I live in Bakersfield, California, and then I'm in my house, and then I'm on the floor in my dining room, and then so bringing yourself to the present, grounding yourself to the space exactly where you are, especially if things are feeling too big, too enormous. I was listening to a seminar this morning, and they were talking about GABA. GABA is the thing in the brain. It's it's like endorphins and norepinephrine, all of the things, the chemicals, the dopamine, the feel-good chemicals, and GABA is one of those feel-good chemicals. And yoga, there are studies, actual studies, that yoga induces the GABA. It brings out the calming. So there is actually, from you doing this practice, from you taking time, slowing yourself down, using your breath with your movement, you are helping with those GABA receptors. You are allowing that calming. You're allowing your brain to take a sauna in the GABA receptors, in the GABA. So sit it up nice and tall. It's a good reminder, because sometimes it can feel like, am I? Yes, 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 yes. Every time you do your yoga, every time you do some deep breathing, it helps with the brain chemicals. So sitting it up nice and tall, let's begin to roll our shoulders back and rolling that out. And rolling that forward. And in. And roll that forward. Good. We haven't done this in a super long time. Go ahead and take one foot out in front of you and take those hands to those toes. Let's do this will help with some grounding too. Do a little bit of a foot massage. All of our nerve endings are right here, right in those feet, right in those toes, right in the heel of the foot, the ball of the foot, the arch of the foot. So you might be able to be feeling it all up here. Sometimes even pressing on that arch will get some digestive stuff going on. But give yourself just a little foot massage here. And also, because it's cold in my house right now, it feels so good. It's warm on my feet to do that. But giving yourself a nice little foot massage, a nice little wake up for those nerve endings. Giving our feet some love. And maybe moving back towards the heel and towards the ankle. And up that shin and calf. Yeah. So just that self-manipulation of warming up the muscles. Not even without that movement yet, but we are moving hands, but we're self-manipulating the nerve endings and those muscles. Good, let's go ahead and switch sides. So let's take that to the other foot, starting at toes. And going to the ball of the foot, the arch of the foot, wherever it feels supportive for you. And sometimes especially my arches, oh, there will be a spot where I'm like, I could press on that and massage that for a really long time. It's like, that just feels good. So massaging that out, again, maybe kind of warming everything up there. Maybe working back towards the heel and the ankle and up that shin. Oh, that calf. Oh, my calf on this side. What? Good. And that will also help us. So my other leg was in front, and go ahead and switch your legs. So if you normally, when you normally sit down and you're like, normally sit like this, go ahead and switch to the opposite leg. So the awkward leg, the leg that would normally be in front in a simple cross leg. So sit this up nice and tall. And again, be still grounding, finding yourself seated. Roll our shoulders back again and roll that forward again. Good, let's go ahead and drop our chin down towards our chest. Relax our shoulders away from our ears. And then we'll lift that head up to center, take our eyes to sky. And drop our chin to chest. And eyes to sky. And chin to chest. And eyes to sky. Bring that head to neutral. Let's look over to the right. Think about that chin going over towards that shoulder, but not bringing the shoulder to the chin. Taking chin to the shoulder. The shoulder to the chin, shoulder. And bring that head back to center. Let's look over to the other side. Oh. Chin over towards the shoulder. Very nice. And bring that back to center. Let's go ahead and drop our right ear towards our right shoulder. Maybe release that left arm. And let's take our hands, right hand, just above that left ear. Just gentle pressure on that head to stretch through the neck on the left side. And then go ahead and release that, bring that head to center. Drop left ear to left shoulder. Release that arm. And then taking that. Oh. Yeah, gentle pressure. And bring that back to center. Drop that chin to chest. Right ear to right shoulder. Chin to chest. Left ear to left shoulder. So we've got our neck half circles right here. And as you do these, think about those shoulders and those arms becoming very heavy. And trying to like sink to the floor so that you can get even more lengthening in your neck muscles. Trying to release any tension that might be there. Good, go ahead and drop that chin to the chest. Lift that head up center. Roll our shoulders back. Roll those shoulders forward. And let's inhale. Sweep our arms up. So a few sun breaths here. And then exhale it out. Good. Let's inhale and lift this up. And exhale it out. And inhale and lift. And exhale. And inhale and sweep it up. This time as we exhale, let's add in a little bit of a twist. So left hand to right knee. Inhale and sweep this up. And right hand to left knee as we exhale. Let's do this again. Inhale and sweep it up. And exhale, twist. Inhale, sweep up. And exhale, twist. One more time each side. Oh, that feels good. Inhale and sweep this up. And exhale, twist. And inhale and sweep up. And exhale, twist. Good. Inhale, sweep this up. Let's drop our right hand down to the floor. Lengthen over with that left arm. Let's keep that left hip and glute towards the floor. And breathe. And let's inhale and sweep this up and then drop that down and reach over. Keep that hip and glute down. So right hip, right glute, trying to keep that down into the floor. Oh, yes. So I noticed it with my foot and I notice it on this side, my right, this side. So yeah, right side is very tight up and down the whole side. Interesting. Let's inhale and sweep this up and go ahead and twisting to our right again. So let's take that left hand to our right thigh, right hand follow our spine down, and let's get a deeper spinal twist here. Let's inhale it and exhale it out and inhale it again and exhale it out. Good, bring that back to center. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Go ahead and drop our right hand to our left thigh. Left hand follows our spine down and twisting here. Inhale deeply and exhale it. And inhale it again. And exhale. One more time. Deep inhale. And exhale it out. Good, bring this back to center. Let's do a little bit of a autonomic nervous system breath. So a side breath. Let's inhale and sweep our arms up, clasp our hands at the top, press our palms towards the ceiling. So not only are we getting a good arm, shoulder, back stretch here and up through that torso, but now we're going to add in that breath. So let's inhale it deeply here. And big sigh out, exhale. Good, inhale it up. And big sigh out, exhale. And again, inhale deep. And big sigh out, exhale. Good, bring those arms out. Hands out, rotate wrists, rotate the other way. Arms out, so you can see them in your peripheral vision. Palms up, let's make fists. Roll our knuckles in towards the wrist and do that exaggerated bicep curl. Let's do a little bit of seated cat and cow here. So let's go ahead. Inhale, open this up, and then exhale, round that spine. Inhale and open, and exhale, round. Inhale and open, and exhale, round. Inhale and open. And then as we exhale, just bringing ourselves to neutral. So a neutral spine up nice and tall. Open our arms up. You can have our palms facing down, release that, roll our shoulders, shake that out. Inhale and sweep our arms up. As we exhale, let's go ahead and clasp our hands behind us. So now opening our shoulders and stretching through our arms and shoulders even more. Ooh, yeah. So we've got those arms behind us. Clasping our hands. If it's too difficult to clasp your hands, feel free to use a strap here or a towel. You can be holding a towel too. Oh, something is itchy in the air. Opening this. Good. Let's go ahead and bend at our elbows. Take our hands over to the right waist and elbow goes back. That is a good stretch. And breathe. A good stretch not only for that right shoulder, but for that left shoulder too. And then let's go ahead and switch sides. And elbow goes back. And then go ahead and release that, just shake that out. Good. Inhale and sweep this up. And exhale. We're going to do one more shoulder opener like that. Inhale and sweep it up. And exhale again. Let's clasp our hands behind us. Oh, open up that chest. Oh, so good. Drop our chin to chest. Lift our head to center. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Head back to neutral. Good. Bend at our elbows, hands over to that left waist, elbow goes back. And then switch, elbow goes back. And then release. Good. Shake that out. If you're sitting on something, you can move it, but we're gonna move ourselves. Let's go ahead and lean it back and take our feet wide. You wanna take your feet as wide as your hips. You can take it wider if you want or narrower, just up to you. And we're going to windshield wiper those legs. Ah! And take this from side. Good. Oh, warming up hips, hip flexors, hamstrings, glutes, ankles. Yep, get those ankles too. And we're leaning back on our wrists, on our hands and our wrists. So we're getting that as well. Let's go ahead and keep our right leg in front. So let's zigzag it here. Sit it up tall and let's twist over to the left first. And then big twist to the right. So that big, wonderful, exaggerated twist to the right, where your hip and your glute and your inner thigh can come up off of the floor. Maybe looking over that right shoulder as far as you can. And just enjoy this twist here. And let's add in a breath. So let's inhale it deeply and exhale it out. And again, inhale deep and exhale and inhale and exhale. Bring it back to center. Good. Let's go quick for 4. So let's take it for 4 and center. It's 3 and center. It's 2 and center. And last 1 and center. Good. Leaning it back again. And let's take our legs side to side. Good. And let's go ahead and keep our left leg in front. So sitting this up nice and tall and twisting to the right first. So get that really lengthened twist. And then let's do that deep twist to the left. Oh, really deep twist. Glute, hip, inner thigh, lift it up off the ground. Looking over that left shoulder. And unusually, this side is, I have more mobility on this side. Normally I do not. That is interesting. I can see my foot on this side. It's usually the other side. Huh. Let's bring this back to center. Oh, actually, no, let's keep it there. And we're gonna breathe. We're gonna breathe in this. Let's inhale it deep. And exhale it out. And inhale it again. And exhale it out. Good. Now let's bring it back to center. And let's go quick for 4. This is for 4. And center. 3. And center. It's 2. And center. And last 1. And back to center. Very good. Let's go ahead and take our leg nice and long. Let's find ourselves in our staff pose. So one of the most challenging yoga poses is a staff pose. So up nice and tall. It's like a capital L right here. Feet are flexed, lengthening up through our arms. Let's go ahead and do 3 breaths in this staff pose. Inhale it deep and exhale it out. And inhale it again. And exhale it out. And one more time, inhale it deep. And exhale it out. And let's stay here, and maybe you can feel why this is one of the most challenging yoga poses, because you are engaging everything. Because with your arms in the air, you don't have anything supporting you. You are having to use your core, your glutes, your quads, your hip flexors, your abdominals, your back to support this lift here. And that's huge. So give yourself a round of applause for being able to be in your staff pose. Go ahead and we can release our arms right now. Good. Roll our shoulders back. Let's bring our right leg in. Give our right leg a nice big hug. Still flexing with that left foot, so we're keeping that foot active. Let's take our right leg over our left, wrap our left arm around our right leg, up tall. Oh, and a twist here. Not only a good spinal twist, but we're also now engaging that glute and the hamstring. And that left foot is still flexed. That's why I'm kind of moving it to remind myself that it's active. This is an active stretch. So passive would be just letting it go. It is active. So that means whole body is working here. And let's go ahead and twist it towards the inside and breathe. And bring this back to center. Let's bring both of our feet together, heels together, for a nice butterfly, opening up that the inner thighs. And this is kind of a balancing pose right here too, because it's really easy to start to fall back. So you're having to find a center balance here. And then let's go ahead and lengthen back through our legs. Let's find our staff pose again, because we did so good with it last time. Let's go ahead and go 3 more breaths here. Let's inhale it deeply and exhale it out. And inhale again. And exhale. And one more time, big deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Releasing our arms down. Let's bring that left leg in and give that a nice big hug. Hug, hug, hug. And now our right foot is active and flexed. And I'm moving it to remind myself that it's active. Let's go ahead and take that leg over, left leg over, right. Wrap that right arm around and twisting it to the left. Good hip, glute. That glute medius, glute maximus, hamstring stretch right here. Breathing into this. Also that spinal stretch. Very nice. And then let's go ahead and twist it towards the inside. Good. And bring that back to center. Let's take ourselves down to the floor. Grab your block. We'll do some really quick, just spinal stretches to keep warming up our spine. So let's take ourselves down. We've got that block between our knees, lining up our feet with our knees with our hips. Let's go ahead and lift our pelvis up towards the sky. Taking ourselves down and then lower that pelvis down towards the floor. Let's actually add in the square breathing. So we're going to inhale it up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale it up for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, and again. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we're just going to go do some single lifts and lowers. So inhale and lift. And exhale and lower. 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 Good. You can release that block. Let's drop our knees over to the left. Take our arms into a T. Look to the right. So getting a good little spinal twist here. And then bring those knees back to center. Drop the knees over to the right. arms in a T, look over to the left. Bring that head back to center, keeping our knees to the right. Take ourselves onto the side on our right, and then bringing ourselves up. So bring ourselves up nice and supportive. And let's go ahead and bring ourselves up onto all fours. And you can put your blocks where you want them for our sun salutations, and then have your strap close because we're going to do wide leg forward fold stuff after our sun salutations. But finding ourselves on all fours, let's go ahead and go into some cat and cow. Drop our belly, inhale. Round that spine, exhale. Drop that belly, inhale. Rounding that spine, exhale. Drop that belly, inhale. Round that spine, exhale. Good. Flatten through our back. Let's do our first balance. So let's go into bird dog. Let's take that right leg up, flex through our foot, toe pointed down, and lengthen through that left arm, holding this bird dog balance right here. Good. We're going to take our elbow to our knee 6 times. So let's bring this in for 6 and reach. It's 5 and reach. It's 4 and reach. 3 and reach. 2 and reach. And last one. Let's reach and hold. Good. Release our arm and release that leg. Let's take it to the other side. So lift our left leg. Flex through that foot, toes pointed down. Reach through that other arm. So reaching through our right arm. Nice bird dog here. Good balance. Let's take our elbow to our knee 6 times. Bring this in for 6 and reach. It's 5 and reach. 4 and reach. 3 and reach. It's 2 and reach. 1 and reach and hold. Good. Release the arm. Release the leg. Child's pose. So let's take our glutes back towards our heels. Oh, that feels good. Remembering that if you've got a lot of space between your glutes and your heels, you can always put support there if you need that. Again, the beauty about doing this at home is you can use whatever you have at home to help you out. So we've got ourselves in our nice child's pose. Relaxing everything here. Oh, so good. Looking forward at our fingers. Let's walk our hands over to the right. Take that left hand right on top of that right hand, and let's try and get our left glute towards our left heel, so we can get a good stretch up the left side of the body. And then walking over to the other side, walking hands over to the left side. Let's take our right hand on top of our left hand, and right glute goes to that right heel. Woo. Very good. And then let's go ahead and bring this back to center. And let's move into our first downward facing dog, our first inversion. So our head's going to be lower than our heart. Let's go ahead and curl our toes under, keep our knees bent, and lift our tails to the sky. Relax head and neck in between those arms and shoulders, maybe nodding head or shaking head. And then let's begin to pedal our feet. So pedaling our heels down towards the floor as we are lengthening through our legs, through our calves, through our hamstrings. And maybe, I know it's getting close to like cold and flu season. I don't have a cold or flu, but I think there's a little bit of pollen stuff going on because I'm feeling this in my teeth. And usually when I feel this in my teeth, it means that there's something, a little bit of like irritation in the sinuses. So that's what I know. When I'm doing my downward facing dog, and I'm like, oh, that's why I've been stuffy. Because there's some stuff going on, actually there's stuff going on. Drop your heels down towards the floor. Relax that face, jaw. Maybe nod that head or shake that head. Good. Lift up on our toes, heels high.
Drop both of our heels over to one side. And then again, bring that back to center and drop heels over to the other side. And bring that back to center. And let's walk our feet to meet our hands in a standing forward fold at the front edge of our mat. And once you get there, you can place those blocks where you would like them. But we're not going to put our hands on our blocks yet. We're going to allow ourselves to go into this nice rag doll. Allow those arms to dangle. Allow that upper body to dangle. And allow your face to relax. Yes. Still inversion. Still that head is lower than the heart. Let's take that opposite hand on the opposite elbow, making a frame for that head. And breathing, inhaling and exhaling, expanding and contracting of that rib cage. And we're going to release those arms, relax that face. Good, taking those blocks with those hands. Let's go ahead and inhale, flatten through our back, nice tabletop looking forward. And then exhale and release. Our head's been low for a while, so let's take this next one as we go into a standing mountain pose. Take it nice and slow. So let's inhale and sweep those arms up. Take this slowly up. And let's exhale, cactus our arms. So let's go ahead and cactus those arms back. Good. And then inhale and lift this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Now let's exhale it around into a chair. So exhaling it around into a nice chair. Inhale and sweep this up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale around a chair. Inhale and lifting up. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. Right foot stays forward, left foot goes back into lunge. Left hand goes on the block or on the floor. And let's go ahead and spinal twist open to the right. Good. Very nice here. And then let's go ahead and bring the arm back down. Take our foot back to meet our other foot into a top of plank. Strong top of plank here. Let's shift our weight forward, drop to the fronts of the knees, uncurl our toes. Take the heart down, lift that heart up. Curl our toes under, lift and press. Downward facing dog and breathe. Good, let's walk our feet to meet our hands, standing forward fold. Edge of our mat, flattening those blocks. Let's inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale around a chair. Inhale and lift. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, flatten through that back. Exhale and release. Left foot stays forward, right foot goes back into lunge. Right hand on the block or on the floor. Spinal twist it open to the left. And breathe. And bring this back to center. Take our foot back to meet the other foot into top of plank. Shift our weight, drop to fronts of the knees, uncurl our toes. Take the heart down, lift that heart up. Curl our toes under, lift and press. Downward facing dog. Now let's walk our feet to meet our hands. Standing forward fold, front edge of the mat. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale and around a chair. Inhale and lift. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. Right foot forward, left foot back, lunge. Left hand on the block or on the floor. We'll do these one more time on each side. And breathe. This spinal twist. And then bring the center. Take our foot back to meet the other foot into top of plank. Shift that weight forward, drop to fronts of the knees, uncurl our toes. Heart goes down, heart lifts up. Curl our toes under, lift and press. Downward dog. Breathe. Walk our feet to meet our hands. Standing forward fold. Inhale, lengthen through spine. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale it around a chair. Inhale and sweep. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through that spine. Exhale and release. Left foot forward, right foot goes back, right hand on block or floor. And twisting open. Bring this back to center. Take that foot back to meet the other foot into top of plank. Shift the weight. Drop to fronts of the knees. Uncurl the toes. Heart goes down. Heart lifts up. Curl our toes under. Lift and press. Downward facing dog. And breathe. Walk our feet to meet our hands. Standing forward fold. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale it around a chair. Inhale and lift. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, lengthen through spine. Exhale and release. Right foot forward, left foot back into lunge, kind of. Heel stays lifted, and then let's go ahead and drop that heel. And we'll find our warrior one legs. So that front heel is lined up with that back foot arch. And we'll bring ourselves up into a nice warrior one. Good, front knee is bent. From our warrior one, let's open this up into proud warrior, warrior two. Release our front leg, tilt the hips a little bit, and let's take it into a triangle. So opening triangle. Oh, that feels good. And breathe. Good, bringing ourselves back up. Proud warrior, warrior two. Windmill our arms down over that front leg and take that foot back to meet the other foot to top of plank. Shift our weight, drop to fronts of the knees, uncurl the toes. Heart goes down, heart lifts up. Curl our toes under, let them press, downward facing dog. Walk our feet to meet our hands, standing forward fold. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale and release. Inhale, sweep our arms up. Exhale it around, chair. Inhale and sweep. Exhale, dive it down and over. Inhale, flatten through that back. Exhale and release. Left foot stays forward, right foot goes back. Drop our heel. So now align ourselves into warrior one legs on this side. So that front heel is lined up with that back foot arch. And right there, nice warrior one. Opening to proud warrior. Release our front leg, tilt the hip,
And take it down, into triangle. Opening that up. And then let's bring ourselves up, bend at that knee. Warrior two. Windmill our arms over that front leg, and let's take that foot back to meet the other foot, top plank. Shift our weight forward, drop your fronts to the knees, uncurl our toes. Take the heart down, or lift that heart up. Curl our toes under, lift that press. Downward facing dog. Let's walk our feet to meet our hands. Standing forward fold. Inhale and sweep our arms up. Nice tall mountain. And then release our arms to our sides. Good. Go ahead and grab that strap. And we're going to go into a wide leg. Forward fold. But we're going to also do some shoulder opening here. So we've got our strap. Go ahead and hold that strap. Or you can wrap that strap around your hands, and we're going to open up our chest. So we've got our legs nice and wide. Let's go ahead and take our toes so that they are slightly inwards to protect our knees. We've got our arms behind us, and we're going to take ourselves into a nice wide leg forward fold and let gravity do some work here. Pulling those arms down towards the floor. So the challenge is just kind of try and stay here as long as you can. We're going to hold down here for about 4 deep breaths. So let's inhale it deeply and exhale. And again, inhaling it deeply and exhale as gravity is pulling those arms towards the floor. Inhale and exhale. And again, inhale it deeply and exhale. Very slowly, leading with those arms and that head. Let's bring ourselves back up. Oh, and you can feel the blood go rush right back into those wrists and hands. Good. Roll those shoulders. Our legs are still nice and wide. Inhale and sweep our arms up. And let's exhale, dive it down and over. Now, grab blocks, one block or multiple blocks if you want. And you can have those blocks stacked high, or you can just have one block, however you want to do this. We've got our hands on our blocks. Our legs are nice and wide. Again, toes are slightly inwards. Let's go ahead and inhale, lengthen through that spine. So a nice tabletop with our wide legs. Whew. And then release that. Let's go ahead and inhale it again and lengthen. Let's hold this here. Press that right hand into the block. Now, if this is too close to the floor, lengthen up through that block. Because for me, because my inner thighs are tight today, I'm going to go a little bit higher. So let's go ahead and twist this open. And we do this in chair yoga. But in chair yoga, that focuses a lot more on the spine. Now, in this way, because we're using our legs, we've got our inner thighs involved here too. So you can feel that stretch all the way through the legs. Good. Go ahead and release this back to center. Let's inhale, lengthen through that spine. And exhale, release. Relax that here. We're going to take it to the other side. Inhale and lengthen again. But this time, let's keep our left hand on the block and twist open to the right. Ooh, yeah. And then go ahead and release. Relax this into that nice forward fold. Inhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and release.
Inhale, lengthen again. And exhale and release. Good. Hands are going to go right to our hip crease and bringing ourselves up. Very nice. And we're going to bring our legs together. Shake that out. And we're going to take ourselves to the short edge of our mat. And then we're going to take ourselves onto the ground. So if you need to grab what you need for final relaxation, go ahead and do that. So taking ourselves to short edge of our mat, let's inhale and sweep our arms up. Exhale, dive it down and over, both feet back into a top of plank. Good, nice top of plank here. Let's hold our top of plank. Take our shoulders down and away from our ears so that our back's not rounding. Hold here for 4 breaths. Inhale. And exhale it out. And again, inhale deeply. And exhale it out. 2 more times. Inhale it deep. And exhale it out. And 1 more time. Inhale it deep. And exhale it out. To our knees. Uncurl our toes. Back into child's pose. Oh, yeah. And breathe. Good. Hands by knees. Press ourselves up. Let's take ourselves onto our backs. Grab your strap and then grab whatever you need for final relaxation. So if you need pillows or blankets or an eye pillow, whatever you need. But taking ourselves onto our backs, let's go and take that strap around that right foot, pull that knee into the torso, lengthen through our left leg, oh, and then press through our right heel to the ceiling. Pull the leg towards you. Very nice. Let's go ahead and keep that strap in, or actually take that strap into the left hand, and let's do that deep twist. So dropping that leg across the body. Deep twist, right arm goes out and maybe looking to the right. And you can feel that. Very good. Or maybe you're feeling it somewhere different. So recognizing where you might be feeling the stretch at today. And bring that leg back to center. Pull that leg towards you. Bending at the other leg, let's release the strap. Reach behind the foot, behind the knee. Pull the leg onto belly. And then release that. Take our strap around our other foot. Pull that in, lengthening through our right leg. Right leg is now lengthened. Left leg is being hugged in towards the chest. And then let's go ahead and press through our left heel to the ceiling. Pull the leg towards you. Let's keep that strap in our right hand and deep twist on this other side. Left arm goes out, maybe looking to the left. And yay, I'm feeling it in the same place on both sides today. That is good, good news. Like in the glutes. Oh. And then effectively, when I'm doing my strength training, I'm effectively strengthening both sides of my body. Yay. It's always nice to feel that balance. Bring that leg back to center. Pull the leg towards you. Bend at the other leg. Release that strap. Let's reach behind the foot, behind the knee. Fold that leg. And then release that. And let's move into final relaxation. So grabbing whatever you need for that. You can put that eye pillow over your eyes. As we begin to lengthen through our arms towards reaching towards one end of the room and reaching our feet, heels, toes towards the other end. Maybe your low back can be lifting up off the floor. You have space between your low back and the floor. Reaching through that.
inhale a bit deeply here. Exhale and begin to sink and settle and relax. Relax your face, your jaw, your eyes, eyebrows, forehead, scalp. Slowly begin to bend our knees, still relaxing. Tuck that tailbone under, low back pressed into the floor. Let's drop both of our knees over to one side, take ourselves onto our side. And just a breath or two here on your side. So bringing ourselves up into a nice seated pose. So whatever feels most supportive and strongest for you, you can be in a simple cross leg, you can be with legs out. Again, I like to be here at the stretch on the front of my feet and my ankles, but sitting up tall, lengthening up through our spine, through our torso. Let's inhale and sweep our arms up, bring our palms together as we exhale. Eyes are going to follow our fingers and take our chin to chest. Lifting that head center, take fingers to forehead. As we leave today, let us think thoughts of truth. Take our fingers to our lips. As we leave today, let us speak words of love. Take our hands to our hearts. As we leave today, let our lives be a light of truth and a light of love, having hearts of compassion and mercy, knowing that we have not been given a spirit of fear, but the spirit of love and a sound and peaceful mind. Inhaling it deeply and exhale. And one more time, even bigger inhale here. And cleansing exhale. And have a blessed rest of your day. We'll see you next time.